100.
That's absolutely perfect. He'll expect more. May go down to the bullseye with the last, but you might get greedy.
100.
The only problem with that is the
80.
fact he hasn't left to finish now. I understand why he did that. It was such a good opening dart. It does mean that Savada's got the luxury of going down the 16s route, knowing that Ross Montgomery couldn't finish, and he does it with real aplomb in 2 darts. Sada leads 2-1.
So the chance for that break. Big, big, big opportunity. 2 darts squandered to take it. Make that
20.
3. The groan comes from the Glaswegian. He knows that that could be crucial.
Getting shown the 5th leg, Adam Sada.
Must go. Treble required. Not found, so 64
100.
to not only win the opening match of the
64.
night, but to seal qualification for finals night tomorrow.
He'll stay in that area. Double 16 for the match and qualification. Adam Savada is the real deal and is our 4th player through to Saturday night. Ross Montgomery will be a frustrated figure. You can see that there because he had an opportunity. Just opens the door slightly for warm-up, but he really does need 3 trebles.
Well, he's got 3.
Jack Lucas 91.
And he needed all 3 staying there. Had he actually gone for treble 18 with his second dart, he would have only needed 1 more. This is a great little double-double attempt, though.
Leg, Jack Tweddle.
140 will do just as well. Just leaves it a little more awkward with the fact of the double he has to go for, unless he decides to split this.
56. Jack Lucas 38.
Which is exactly what he does. Double 16. Backed himself with 2 at that, rather than 3 at double 19.
6.
But he hasn't been able to take it out, and we saw how well Womack hit the bull on the 132 attempt. It'll be the same area for the 135.
Yeah, very top-class soft tip player who used to that area of the board, that bullseye.
46.
Tweddle be back. He did not like moving across the hook, he did, Jack, did he? He want to stay in the same area. Everything is difficult right now, despite all that, despite the pain he's in. He goes 1 away.
6-leg Jack, you through first. Game on. 100. Jack Lucas Woodton 21.
Too busy going to the Las Vegas Open. Treble 17. This for the match. Bullseye.
96. Jack Lucas 81.
And it could be the bull to stay in the match. He'll hope he gets to go at the outer ring instead. But a big fat 12 gives him the nifty 50, and he can't get near it.
44.
And that could be that.
Jack Lucas 25.
Yes, he might be in a little bit of pain, but that pain might be eased a little bit because Jack Tweddle does move to 6 points. A little fist pump there, you can see him there. The mobility is not great for him. The frustration once again is evident. Could be a double whammy if this double 4 goes.
Six. Ross Lucas 5.
Careful with the first dart. He'll feel he has to hit this because that's going to be in the way of double 1. And now he's got that trouble.
3. Richard Lucas 2.
Well, everyone watching at home, this makes you feel better, doesn't it?
Getting shot on the 3rd leg, Richard Rollins.
I don't think it'll make Ross Montgomery feeling better. I don't think you need commentary now, do you?
4th leg, Richard through first. Game on.
Can Rollins punish? A pair of 8s to do so. Pair of 4s.
No score.
Wrong bed. Montgomery breathes again.
Getting shot on the fifth leg, Ross Montgomery.
It's always, when you're involved in a game, you think that the world's
Richie
against you.
first.
The luck's
Game
not
on.
on your side. And I was going to say what Ross would give for a 180 in that situation, but maybe the mind is focused on the last leg decider
60.
where Ross Montgomery
Richie
would have the darts.
102.
Good start. And it looks like we might be going all the way again with Richard Rollins.
Game shot on the sixth leg, Richard Rollins.
So for the fourth time in 5 matches, Richard Rollins will play a last leg decider.
Seventh
In
and final
all
leg,
of the other
Ross to throw
3,
first. Game
he
on.
lost that leg.
You just sense that this Group B campaign is not to be for Ross Montgomery. He thinks it's all over. Hands in his pocket. He thinks it's all over.
12.
Get your darts
Ross
back up.
Rucker, 4.
They were on the table. But there is something stopping Richard Rollins crossing the line when it comes to a sudden death shootout. Tricky. Double 1.
Game shot on
But
the
it was
match,
the
Ross
only
Montgomery.
double that was going to bring an end to that affair. But it's a crucial one and a crucial win for Ross Montgomery.
And really produce what he hopes to be his best darts, because this could be a final come tomorrow night, and that's the way I would treat this game.
But the freedom is with this man already through.
What
No
a
worries in the world at the moment for Adam Sada. And he's showing it with a perfect start to this one.
60.
Well, that is 5 perfect darts. Make that 6.
180.
Well, I asked you the question this week, what your favourite 9 darter was on that stage, and you said Leonard Gates, the American.
100. Adam
We're
McCall,
about to see
41.
that feat again.
Well, what an attempt. What a start
50.
to this showdown. Straight away showing Jack Tweddle that he's not going to be taking his foot off the gas having qualified.
105. Adam McCall, 91.
For an 11 dart start.
Game shot on the first
Absolutely
leg, Adam
superb from
Savada.
Sada.
Adam McCall, 42.
Millimetres away, he tells you. And Sada, usually so deadly, and this for a breaker throw. Biggest start of the match.
26. Jack McCall, 25. Game shot on the third leg, Jack Tweddle.
So 48 points left. Just a little nod to confirm the score. Will it be a nod to say he's won the game?
34. Jack McCall, 50.
Or do we go the distance? Tops for Tweddle.
Game shot on the sixth
And
leg,
it pops
Jack
for
Tweddle.
Tweddle. And it comes down to a single leg to see if Sada wins the group here and
Seventh
now,
and final leg, Jack to throw
or
first.
whether Tweddle keeps
Game on.
himself in contention to knock him off his perch.
Jack McCall, 77.
Literally down to the wire. Match start. Double top.
57. Adam McCall, 70.
So, to win the group, he thought it was in. He thought he had won the group.
Game shot on the match.
He has
Adam
now.
Savada.
Adam Sada carries on this perfect campaign in Group B, much to the misery of Jack Tweddle, who had an opportunity to pretty much join him at finals night. He's still got work to do.
Richard McCall, 74.
Beautiful setup play. Put all the pressure on this 74. We said he's looked a little bit nervy with the throw right now. Well, it's going to be tested by saying straight there. That's perfect. Can he use that as a guide? What
34.
a camera angle that was, just to
Jake
show that
McCall,
that first
28.
dart was a real bonus for him. but still couldn't use it. And Womack from 2-0 down. There's a chance to lead this match for the first time. Double 14.
Getting shown the fifth leg, Jake Womack.
Well, that's an absolute perler of a dart. Yeah, you can see the reaction. It was such a good first dart.
79.
Is that enough? It does leave a potential two-darter. Crucial moments for the pair. The 161 is on. Treble 17 for the bullseye. Superb.
Game shown the sixth leg,
absolutely
Rollins.
outstanding.
Where has he found that from?
Richard to throw first.
And once again, Richard Rollins is in a last leg decider. Will Womack take this? Needs to locate the treble. And does. For a solitary dart at double 18.
98. Richard Yukar, 56.
Well, we said the trend of 4-3 defeats could not continue for Richard Rollins. His heart will have been in his mouth as Jake Womack attempted that double 18. But a chance, a little whisper to himself. Double 10. And finally,
Richard
Rollins wins a game 4-3. That's a nice touch between the pair of them. They've exchanged a couple of games over the past 2 days, which have both gone the distance. Richard Rollins, a big smile on his face. He doesn't get it, but what we'll get is a smile from that man. Is it 1-2-7 and game?
102. Jack 28.
Tweddle now to get a vice-like grip on the contest.
Getting shown the fourth leg, Jack Tweddle. 94.
So at least 58 points.
152.
He'll fancy his chances if he comes back. And yes, he will. So if you just keep your eyes on Jack Tweddle in the background there, he's going through his process now. Just see and get himself ready. This is what you practice for. There've been some really tight games tonight. But this for a big 4-1 victory and put himself in a fantastic position. You can clearly see he's suffering out there, but fair play to him.
$135. I'll look at 88.
Takes a little bit of pressure off Sada here on the 88. And he gets 2 darts. A double 14. Only needs 1.
Sada. 174.
That's an excellent return from the big American.
26.
Also got his 2 wins at the back end of last night, didn't he? Right, Rollins. He knows how to get games going all the way.
95.
But this one could be beyond him.
92.
I think he'll go aggressive on the treble. Here's the opportunity to start on the bull, and that's the reason he's done it. Sada is in 7th heaven. 7 wins on the spin. He is dominating this Group B. Yeah, so you know what he's thinking. Is it bullseye start or is it the aggressive treble 19? I don't mind that. Normally so good on the bull.
68. Roshukar 80.
Gave it a good go, didn't he? But here's Ross Montgomery rising just at the right time. Double 10. 3-0.
On the third leg, Ross
Womack now clinging to the cliff edge. Ross Montgomery ready.
Fourth leg, Ross to throw first.
To stamp on his fingers.
$96. Roshukar 104.
For the match, we'll start on the 16s. The treble 19 leaves double top.
Game shot on the match. Ross
Another 4-0 victory for Ross Montgomery, and Jake Womack is out. There's the doubles. That pace, but you can just see behind there. You don't need me to keep harping on about it. Will that be the thing that stops him producing the goods? But yeah, I think it's going to be a
60. Jack to car 10.
Fantastic night of darts.
Getting shown the first leg, Jack
Tweddle
Tweddle.
will be part of it. He takes the first leg. Richard Rollins needs to
Second
win
leg,
this
Richard
game,
the
remember,
first. Game
to
on.
be there himself.
He'll be on his way back to Bolton in the morning, no doubt.
134.
Where will Richard Rollins be going? Because right
121.
now he's up against it. He pulled out a cracking 161 when he needed it most. This 121 you feel needs to go. Treble 17 needed. Doesn't get a chance for Tweddle. Chance for Ross Montgomery.
97. Jack to car 76.
So Tweddle is through. If he hits this, Montgomery goes with him. Richard Rollins goes out. Double top.
Getting shown
To
the
pull
match,
the
Jack
lever
Tweddle.
and send Richard Rollins crashing through the tungsten trapdoor.
Yes, I'm running out of superlatives for this game.
$58. Jack to car 32.
Yeah, strange last start there from Sada because that 18 means he cannot finish if he
Game show
returns.
six
But the
leg,
way
game
Warmack's
warmer.
playing, maybe that's the reason why. Does leave a 2-darter. But for Womack, he needs a max. He needs treble. Just not happening.
60. Advocar 100.
So this, for that perfect campaign, and for a third perfect day of the week. Double 10.
Getting shot in the match,
And Adam Savada goes through Group B unbeaten. So here's what's happened this evening. The start of the night, some marathon encounters. Adam Savada, he qualified after his first victory over Ross Montgomery. It wasn't looking good for Montgomery, but a 4-3 win against Richard Rollins, backed up later by a 4-0 victory over Jake Womack, has seen him sneak into that third place. Jack Tweddle in second, meaning Rollins misses out along with Jake Womack, who performed really well in that final game there, didn't he? But the win for Adam Savada means that he's gone through the group